I got that good stuff that you want. Greetings, Aries, all placements. Push it, push it, push it. Okay, someone feels like you are so dope. Someone feels like you got that good stuff that they want. You feel like you got that good stuff you know someone else wants. Someone can see you from across the room. Aries, you can be out and about. Someone sees you, they got their eye on you. Someone can know your friend. Someone could see you online, like story from across the story. Someone has their eye on you. Someone feels like you got the good stuff they want. You feel like someone else could have the good stuff that you want. Someone is like, that's what I want. That's for me. Someone can also feel like someone is doing CPR on them. You made me feel like life is worth living again. So someone here could feel like they're kind of giving up on life. They're going to throw in the towel. Someone here was like, you know, I was just done. I was over it. I was kind of rejected to life, where I felt like all guys are the same, all girls are the same. But then they're like, whoa, I see you. You got that good stuff that I want. Push it, push it, push it. It was a song that we listened to in a pole class like a year ago or something. I don't know. I can't think of the singer, the title of it. But CPR is by Summer Walker. So again, someone feels like you are doing CPR on them. You are reviving them. Now, Aries, you are a fire sign. So you definitely bring the spark, bring the passion back into people. Scorpio, something came through for them. Bringing the spark. What was it? Spark, spark, spark. Where is it? Have a little faith in me. Okay, so Aries, someone could be like, have a little faith in me. Let me give this a shot. Or you could feel like you are wanting to have faith in someone, or someone is feeling like they want to have a little faith in you. Again, someone could have had this story like all men are the same, all girls are the same, all people are this. But when the road gets dark and you can no longer see, let my love throw you a spark and have some faith in me. So again, someone can feel like you are doing CPR on them. They were going to give up. They're at the end of the road. They were just done with something, and then you came through. So something is kismet, something is divine timing. Someone's name, every kiss begins with K. Someone's name could have an E, a B, a K, a P, a T, an S, a D. Someone wants to let you love them. Someone wants you to let them love you. Someone feels like you're there. Someone sees you and they're like, I need you, oxygen. Oh my gosh, all the love songs. Holy crap, Aries. So we have Let Me Love You by Neo. As much as you blame yourself, you cannot be blamed for the way that you feel. You had no example of love that was remotely real. You know, how can you understand something that you've never had? But you know what? Let me help you with all of that. Let me love you, and I will love you till you learn to love yourself. This is Neo, Let Me Love You. So Aries, you could have like doubts and things that come up, and everyone else before is like, screw this, I'm over it. If you're having doubts in me, screw it. You know what? I can't believe you're doubting me, whatever. Like just a lot of gaslighting. It's like someone does not want to acknowledge their feelings. You're so full of drama because you're questioning me. You're so full of drama. That is so unhealthy and so toxic. The right love, Aries, is going to be like, you know what? It's okay. I understand why you have all these doubts, because you've never had an example of true love that was remotely real. So you know what? I want to love you as you learn to love yourself and through all of this. Like, I'm going to work through these issues with you, these doubts that you have, these fears that you have. So Aries, do not let anyone gaslight you out of feeling like your feelings are toxic because you're questioning that their energy feels off or something is off, because someone out here is going to love you through that. Don't be afraid. Let me help. Your heart of numbness, let me bring it back to life. So again, the same with the CPR. Someone wants to bring a numb heart back to life. I can see the pain behind your eyes. It's been there for so long, but you know what? Let me remind you of what it is to smile. So Aries, when you express doubts to someone, they should want to bring warmth and like shower you and reassure you. And if they're not doing that, cut it out. You need to cut it, but seriously, cut it out, not cut it, because I know cut can be like fucking. So now I'm hearing some cut, and I follow that in the mall. Take you home, let you come on. Well, I'm beating down your walls. Someone here, some cut. Someone here could just be in it for intimacy. So be careful, Aries, because, you know, you are a spicy sign. Someone here could definitely just like your energy. They could think you're attractive, but they're just here for they're not in it. They're not really in it to win it. They're here for a good time, not a long time. We also have I Need You by Leanne Rimes. I don't need a lot of things. I can get by with nothing. But all of the blessings that life can bring, I've always needed something. So someone's like, you know, I don't need a lot, but there's like this hole in my heart. There's this thing that I've been craving. What is it? And it's like, I need you like water, like breath, like rain. I need you like mercy at heaven's gate. I've got all I want when it comes to loving you. You're my only reason. You're my only truth. So someone can feel like loving you, or you can feel like loving someone is, I mean, she even says, you resolve me when the cold winds rage. So even when someone is like full rage face, troll face, even when someone is like really ticked off, they're like, man, you pacify me. You bring me back to love. You bring me back to life. Yeah. It's so amazing because that's just how you are, and I can't turn back now. You brought me too far. So someone is like, man, this love is just amazing. And then Oxygen by Newfound Glory. So someone's initials can have an N, an F, a G, a D, an O. Constantly connected to the total unexpected. I'm a con, a stealer of hearts. So someone can be like, man, I only keep this facade to keep you on your toes. So someone here just really likes attention. Someone here could have been flirting to see if they could have got you. Like someone is like, man, that's a whole 10, that's a whole 11 out there. But man, I can't really bag her. And so they like put on their charm and then they really got you. And then they're like, whoa, wait, I'm a con. I'm a stealer of hearts. I'm wearing a facade to keep you on your toes. Like I didn't actually think that this was going to be anything real. But then later on in the song, he's like, no, like, don't leave me. Don't leave me here. I can't breathe without you. Don't leave. I don't want to be without you. I don't want to live without you. You're my oxygen. So someone's like, no, you're my oxygen. It's hard to get rejected by the one that you most expected to be by your side. So Aries, when you love hard, when you love deep, you go all the way in. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. But when you're out, you're like, oh, wait, who are you? And you can go from like being all the way in love, fully in, all in for someone, and then in a half of a second you're totally gone and you're like, wait, what's next, and someone's like, wait, how did you do that? And it's like, well, because you showed me that you were a phony, a floozy. You showed me that you're a con, a stealer of hearts. You also showed me that you're wearing a facade, and I don't wear facades. I'm authentic. I am just who I am. So someone here is getting, they're waking up to something. He says, I'll dream of you when I sleep at night. With me is where you belong. Right here is where you belong. So someone can definitely be dreaming of you a lot, Aries. King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. There is a strong meeting of the hearts. So Aries, someone can't understand how you can just let something go. But Aries, you're like, it's okay. I understand that if someone does me wrong, God will just bring in love even better and bigger. And because you're Aries, the Fool energy, but also the Emperor, you can go from the Emperor energy, which is like, the deepest bond with something ever, right into the Fool energy, zero Fool, start all over again, and it doesn't bother you because that's just your energy. That's just an Aries thing. Literally, sacred union energy. Aries, you can, with the moon, so you can be deeply in love with someone, and next week it could be somebody else, Aries, but it's only because it depends on how that person plays their cards. Remember, they're a stealer of hearts. They're wearing a facade to keep you on your toes. So it's like, I'm not doing you dirty. I'm just matching your energy. So Aries, that takes someone off because there could be a serious relationship here, but someone's like, man, this is too much work with the 10 of Wands. They could be entertaining a Queen of Pentacles on the side. So Magician, all 4 aces with the Wheel of Fortune, shoo whoop. You switched up on them real quick. And when you switched up on them real quick, they were not expecting that. They're like, wait, I thought we had everything that you wanted. We were meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. This can also be in a work situation, Aries. Someone can feel like, man, we got them right where we want them. They, it's the job of their dreams. We put them on that pedestal, but we're using them more. We're paying them, underpaying them. Like someone feels like they have you right where they want you. And then when you just go and switch it up on them, they're like, wait, what? And you're like, what do you mean, what? You're a con. You're a stealer of hearts. You're a stealer of my energy. You're a stealer of my work ethic. So I just, took it upon myself to go elsewhere, to bring my energy elsewhere. 4 of Pentacles. So Aries, when, it's so funny because it's like someone here is so comfortable with taking and receiving from you. But the moment you pull back, they sour. They're real sour. Someone here is real sour. It's like when you pull back, that switch-up game is strong, real strong. Someone is like, wait, what? 2 of Swords with the Family card, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, someone is like, again, I said this in Pisces reading or Cancer's reading. So go watch Pisces or Cancer's reading, Aries. Literally, if it's a lukewarm yes, it's a no. If it's a maybe, it's a no. If it's a let me think about it, no. If there's a hesitation, it's a no. If it's not a yes, it is a no. Okay, Aries? That is all you need to get from this reading. If something is a maybe, a let me think about it, a pause, a consideration, it is a no, okay? If it's not a F yes, it is a F no. Period, point blank, the end. I'm pretty sure it was Pisces reading that I said that in. Yeah, your advice is something better at a distance because someone here is just playing with you. There's literally new love around the corner. Something so much happier, very strong Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Someone who actually wants to do the work. Someone here can be at a distance. So you could have to travel to see this person. 8s can also be prominent with this person. So they are someone who has reached a level of self-mastery, because 8s are all about mastery. So it's like you've mastered yourself. Someone over here came in, some slimy thing came up in your energy and tried to act like they're also self-mastering, but they're not. They're a con, they're a stealer of hearts, and they're only wearing a facade. But it's okay, because you exposed they is. And you're replacing them. Bless you.